Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Mary and welcome to another Craft Day Monday, where every Monday I post a new video. In today's video I am going to be doing another fall decor craft number 2. So basically what you're going to need for this is I'm using one of the Dollar Tree little pails or buckets, or not sure what you want to call it, but it says flower and garden on it. I went ahead and spray painted this white, and I went ahead and put a white piece of cardboard down in the middle. That way I can put my stuff on the inside in it. I don't have to put so much stuff. So I cut a piece of cardboard and then just fit to go down on the inside. I took a bag that I had, and I wanted some burlap, and I didn't have any, so I just improvised. So I used that. You don't have to, but I did. You're going to need some letters. I got a thin piece of cardboard that I got at Walmart. The letters also, no, I got these at Dollar Tree, and this from Walmart. And then I have a bunch of random flowers and stuff here from stuff that I had left over from my last video. I'm going to be using these. So I have that. And I have a bunch of random flowers. Some pumpkins. So I have these cute little flowers here that I'm going to be using. I have these little mixed vegetables that I'm going to be using. So I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to put this together, or if I'm even going to be using everything that I have on hand, but I'm going to use what I have and we're going to see where it goes. So I am going to, oh, cut it out, Coco. I'm going to go ahead now and turn my camera down so I can get started. So I have my camera turned down, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up this. Actually, I think I have some open already. I'm just going to grab that. So here we go. I have some open, and I'm just going to pull some apart and just kind of stick this down off in here so so we have a little sticking out. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull some off, and we're going to go ahead and glue it into place. So now that we have our string or ribbon or straw, whatever you want to call it, I'm just going to trim off a little bit. Hi, Coco. Come on. Go ahead. Sit down. You got to sit. Good girl. So, yeah. As y'all know, Coco is my baby. She wants to be in every video that I do, and she wants to be seen. She loves the camera. So, yeah. So, I'm going to add some more, but right now, I got that in here just like that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my ribbon, or my burlap. So I have my latest on this side, and I'm going to cover the flower and garden part with my little ribbon. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab a little bit of hot glue, and I'm just going to put this on here. And we're just going to go ahead and stick this like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and glue this across. Being very careful that I don't burn myself. And now I'm just going to go over here and finish it out over here. And I'm just going to cut this little bit here. So we're just going to cut right there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue down through here. Stick that on, just like that. Grab another glue stick. And I'm just going to go ahead and add some glue stick or glue, and very carefully I'm just going to push that down because I don't want to burn my fingers. And I'm just going to continue. There we go. And you can let that overlap a little bit, or you can cut it off. I'm just going to cut a little bit of that off and just glue it down. And this is what it looks like. And now I'm going to take some of my twine, my rope, and I'm just going to go ahead and go over the raw edges, so it's kind of, I'm just going to go ahead and cover this part because I didn't cut it straight, so it's kind of jaggedy, but I'm going to fix that. I'm just going to take my rope and I'm just going to go over it. Just go over the top of it. This is optional. Don't have to do this part, but I'm going to. Gonna keep going. So basically what I'm gonna do is just go all the way around on both ends. So now we have our burlap wrapped all the way around. Now we can go ahead and start decorating it how we want to on the inside. But before we do that, you're gonna I took two paint sticks and I cut the ends off, and then I just painted them orangish looking color, and we're just gonna stick those down off in here just like that. Oops. Let me grab pull this up a little. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of hot glue behind it to hold that in place. And we're going to do the same thing to this one. That's just going to keep this in place. And this is what we have. Now I'm going to go ahead and kind of decorate it. I'm not sure exactly how I want to do stuff, but we're just going to see. So I'm going to grab some pumpkins, and I'll put one here. So we're just going to stick that right there. And maybe I'll put one over on this side. So let's put a little bit of hot glue on here, and we're just going to stick that down off in there, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and grab my leaves, and let's see, grab one here, and we're just gonna go with it. I don't have no theme in mind. We're just gonna roll with it. So let's see here. I think what I'm going to do is put some glue down here. And we're just going to go ahead and I'm just going to stick this. I'm going to overlap the leaves and we're just going to stick that right there. And then I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to bend this up a little bit. And maybe do the same thing here. So I'm just going to take some hot glue and I'm just going to put a dab of hot glue here. And I'm just going to go ahead and put these two leaves together. And I'm just going to hold it a little bit. And I think I'm going to go ahead and hot glue this here. Like that. Hold it for a little bit. Allow it time to dry. And I'm going to run this stem part right around. Just going to stick that back down. And I'm just going to turn this on this side. Put a little bit of hot glue there just to close that up. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep this going the way I got it. So I'm just going to turn this here, and then I'm just going to take some more hot glue. I'm just going to glue these two together. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue here. And we're going to go ahead and glue that down. Hold it. I'm going to cut this here. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue here. And I'm just going to take this stem and we're going to stick it there. And I'm just going to hold it for a little bit. And then I am going to take a random leaf that we have here. And I'm just going to stick that right there. So hot glue on the back of the leaf. And then we're just going to go ahead and stick that on just like this. Hold it here. Allow it time to dry. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut off the rest. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick up here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this stem off. Once again, I'm going to take these two leaves together. I'm going to tuck them. And I'm just going to put a dab of glue. So tuck and glue. I'm going to turn this over like this. And I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue down through here. Stick that there like this. I'm going to put some glue here. Stick those leaves down on here like that. And I think I'm going to go ahead, put a little bit of glue right on the side, just like this. So put a little there, tuck this here, hold it for a little bit, and let it dry. And then I'm going to take it, this leaf, and I'm just going to glue that down. So, turn it. We're going to put a little bit of glue here. And we're going to take our leaf and we're just going to tuck it and hold it. Oops. Guess I didn't hold it long enough. And now I'm just going to take this part here and we're just going to put a little bit of glue here. And we're just going to tuck that under. And I'm going to hold it there just for a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and cut off the extra. So we're just going to cut here and here. And this is what we have so far. This is what it's looking like. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue right here just to glue the stem down. So we're going to hold that there and let that dry. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish decorating the inside. So I have some random stuff here that I might use. Not sure yet. So I'm going to go ahead and take my scarecrows off of this little thing that it's on. And let me see if I want to stick these down through here. Kind of like that. Kind of feeling it. Okay, now let's go ahead and add some other little trinkets. Let's see what we want to do. Also have some little tiny pine cones here that I might be using. Okay, so let's see here. Gonna go ahead and just start decorating. Like I really don't have like an ideal in mind of how I want to do stuff. I just want it to be kind of cute. So let's put some hot glue here. And then we're going to grab, let's stick that here like that. I'm going to grab a glue stick. Grab some of these glitter, can't talk today. And we're just gonna find places to stick some of these. So let's see what we want to stick over here. Let's do one of these little squash thingies, I think is what it is. I'm not real big on good with naming vegetables. I'm not a vegetable eater, so I don't know the names of them. Let's see. Okay, let's do one of these little thingies here. Let's stick that down there like that. I'm trying to get this in the frame so y'all can see. Move this. Let's put that there. And let's just start randomly sticking stuff in here. So hot glue. Let's stick that here like that. And I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue here. I'm just going to stick that down on there like that. Let's grab some more greenery. Let's stick that here. Maybe I want to put this back here. So let's try that here. Maybe put some leaves in. Like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some more of these little styrofoam vegetables, or whatever they are. So we've got this orange pumpkin. Let's just stick this like this, and I'll put a little bit there to stick that in place. Now I have to turn it around so I can see it, to see if I want to add anything else. Okay, now I think I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of these flowers, and no, we're not going to go with those. Let's try something different. So I have these little orange flowers. I'm going to take these little bulbs off and just randomly stick these in a couple different places. So let's put some here. So I'm just going to, and I got some other colors that I have here. And I'm just looking down to see if I have anything else that I want to use. And I have these little, let's take some of these off. I'm not sure if I want to use them just yet, but I'm basically just kind of going with it. Like, I don't really know what I want to do just yet, but whatever I choose, hopefully it's cute. Okay. I really like these the little pumpkins. So I'm going to just go ahead and stick these on here. Just randomly tuck these somewhere. Stick it back there. And I was going to use these glitter pumpkins, but I think I'll save those for another project. Let's grab one of these and stick that back here. So we're just going to stick that there, like that. I'm going to move my scarecrow. There we go. Alright. Now I think I'm going to go in and see how the flowers are going to look. And I think they're going to be kind of cute. So let's just tuck a couple of them in here. In just random places. I don't really have anything thought out on how I want to do it. I'm just kind of winging it. So this is what we have. I'm going to pull this up. Now I'm going to take these little ones and I'm just going to randomly stick these in places where I feel like they're going to be seen. So let's put some hot glue there. And let's just stick that. It is really weird working at this from this angle, but I'm going to make it do. So let's stick these here like that. Let me see. I'm going to grab this and cut. I feel like we need to put a little something on this side here. So let's see. Okay. So I'm going to put some hot glue on here. And we're just going to stick that on, just like that. And I'm just going to put a little behind there so it'll have something to hold on to, like this. And now I'm just going to go ahead and stick these into different places. So let's stick a little down there, like that. Drop that in. I might put a little bit here. Stick that there, like that. And let's put some down through here. Let's stick that there, like this. And we can stick some back here, like that. So let's stick some hot glue down through there. Put that in there, and there we have it. Now I'm gonna move all this out of the way. Let's get this cleaned up, and I'm gonna grab some of these flowers. These leaves. So let's grab. I'm just gonna cut some of these leaves off, so I can just use them in and around this. So I'm going to grab a couple different colors. Then we have some of those. And let's do a couple of these. So cut that there, and then we'll get one more. All right. Let's put that out of the way. So now I'm just going to go ahead and just, I'm going to stick these leaves in random places. I think things come out so much better when you don't have a plan in mind. You just wing it. Because that's exactly what I did with this. I didn't really know what I wanted to do just yet. So I figured just go for it. So that's what I did. I'm just going for it. And let's grab one of these small ones. Actually, I'm going to go with this one. Stick a little bit of hot glue there. And we're just going to stick this one right there. So this is what we have. And I'm going to put a leaf right here. And we're just going to stick that right there. Just like this. And I think I may do the same thing over here. Just maybe add a different color. So I'm just going to put some hot glue down. And I'm just going to stick this leaf right there. Just like that. And this is what we have so far. Now I want to go ahead and take some of these pine cones. These little ones that I have here. And I'm just going to stick these on. So I'm just basically adding some hot glue to the back. And then I'm just going to find a place to tuck them and let them dry. So we have one there. I'm going to put one, grab a small one and stick that here. So I'm going to grab a small one, put some hot glue on it, and we're just going to stick that right down off in there, just like that. And I'll do one here. So there. And I think that's all I'm going to do to this one. I got one more thing to do. Let's go ahead and glue this down. I'm just going to glue that in place. Hold it. Now, the last thing that I'm going to do, I took my wooden slab like this, and I painted it orange. And I took my letters and I hot glued my letters on there, put Happy Fall, and then I glued my leaves on here. And this is going to go on up just like this. We slide my, so I'm just going to slide those back and stick this on. So we're just going to go ahead. I'm going to put some hot glue here and here. And then we're just going to go ahead and stick this on. I'm going to slide it up a little bit. Allow that time to dry before I move my hands. I'm going to turn it around so I can see exactly what's going on. And here we have it. And if you want to add a bow, you can. I don't think I'm going to add anything else to it. I think this is all I'm going to do to it. And here it is. Just turn it back down so you can see. And there you go. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera back up so y'all can see me. So here it is. And that's it. Here it is from the back. If you like this video, please give me a like and a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead. What? Sorry about that. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become part of my YouTube family. Oh, Coco. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, become part of my YouTube family. Please feel free to share this video with your family and friends. And thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my videos. It really means a lot. And with that being said, thank you once again for watching, and I hope you all have a very nice night. Bye.